Today we'll be seeing how to create a landing page analysis report. We will also be looking at why is landing page analysis important, what you should be tracking, and then actually creating the landing page report. Let's begin with understanding why is landing page analysis so important. It will help you keep your campaigns on track and understand which landing page is working best for which platforms and for which campaigns that you have been running. It will help you spot different trends of audiences or the markets or the products that you are promoting online. Once you spot a trend or a high converting landing page, you can remarket and re-promote that page on different platforms. Always do just one modification at a time to your landing pages. Do not change the entire landing page at once or the copy on that landing page at once. Probably just the photograph, just the CTAs, just the lead magnet or the forms need to be changed, not all of them together. Test and try them thoroughly to understand what is working for your landing pages. Landing page analysis enables you to pinpoint the changes and what effect did they have on your campaigns. If you have changed your CTA, the color of the CTA or the photographs or the copy or the text on your landing pages, you know exactly what changed and what effect did that have on your campaigns. So what should you be tracking for your landing pages? To begin with, sessions and users, that's the traffic that is coming to each of the landing page on your website. The next is if these users are actually engaging with your landing pages, that is the bounce rate. And then how much time are they spending on each of these landing pages, the average time duration. And now coming to the most important aspects of these landing page analysis is the conversion rate. Now the conversion rate can be an overall conversion rate of your landing pages or by the different sources that these users are coming from. Now without waiting for any more time, let's dive into Google Analytics and have a look at how you can analyze your landing pages. There are different ways and different options under Google Analytics to look at different landing pages on your website. The easiest and the most obvious way is to go into behavior, site content, and landing pages. Here you will find a list of landing pages, the sessions, new users, bounce rate, average position, and the transactions that have happened on the website. However, I will be using a different way of analyzing the landing pages. I will go under acquisition, all traffic, channels, basically where the traffic of your website are actually coming from. I would add another dimension, landing page, which will give me a list of all the landing pages and from where each landing page is getting traffic from. I have selected the date range from April to June, that's the last quarter that has gone, to analyze, and then we'll compare the previous quarter as well. Once you are here and you have added landing page to our dimension, secondary dimension, increase the number of rows so that you get all the landing pages and their respective sources, and click on export. Try to always export a CSV file. Once you have exported, you will get such a CSV file with all the data. Please clean them in this way and remove all the unwanted data from the CSV file. Now we can start grouping these by default channel grouping. The best and easiest way to do that is to create a pivot table. Simply select all the data in the table and click on Insert Pivot Table. Drag and drop rows or filters for landing pages. Drag and drop the users, the sessions, bounce rate, average session duration, and probably the revenue. Make sure fields like revenue are a sum and not a count. And average session duration is basically an average. Bounce rate should also be an average. Now that you have all the data pivoted and filtered for different sources, you can select the source, let's say direct. Maybe we could arrange them into largest by smallest by the number of users. I'm removing the new users as we don't require it right now, but we do require the sessions. Please don't forget to convert the bounce rate into a percentage. Average session duration into time. So you have hours, minutes, and seconds. 2 minutes, 53 seconds basically. Place the US dollars by nothing so that you have proper numbers in the revenue. Here you can see a nice report being made with respective data. You have your revenue, average session duration, bounce rate, sum of sessions, and sum of users for each and every landing page. So now you can choose whether to show the top 5, top 10, or top 20 landing pages for your website. Let us compare 2 quarters for each landing page and see the difference in different parameters or metrics. Once you go to Google Analytics, you can go to Behavior, Site Content, and click on Landing Pages. Select the different quarters that you would want to compare. I will be comparing April, May, June versus January, February, March. You will get this report wherein each individual page is compared with the previous quarter. While this is a good report, this may not be the best way to present your analysis or do analysis. The best way to proceed is to export a CSV file with all the data for these landing pages that Google Analytics has presented us with. You can simply click on Export a CSV file. Once you export the CSV file, you will get this data: landing pages, state range, sessions, transactions. Basically, everything that you would find here in Google Analytics will be exported as is. Once you have this data, you can add a column called % change for each metric you would want to track. Once you have that ready, you will see Google has presented us with different landing pages and their comparative numbers when it comes to sessions, transactions, or revenue. This is for April, and this is April to June, and this is for January to March. We would want to compare the current data, that is from April to June, and what is the difference in this data as compared to January, February, and March. A very simple formula is the present data, the current data, or current numbers minus the previous number divided by the previous number will give you the % change. You can apply the same method for transactions and revenue as well. You can apply the same conditional formatting as it is applied here, wherein positive values are highlighted as green and negative values are highlighted in red, which needs our attention. Same can be applied for the revenue column. If you see, all the cells in green are positive. This is probably the best way to produce a report for landing pages. You can deep dive into each of these pages or have a look at the negative results and deep dive into the content or the copy of the landing pages.